Welcome back to the Modest Mushroom, and happy Independence Day. If you're looking for a side dish to bring to your next potluck or 4th of July gathering, or even just your friend's barbecue next week, look no further because this macaroni pasta salad is the only side dish you will need to bring. So if you're interested in learning how to make this, go ahead and follow along with me in the video and we can make it together. The first thing I'm going to do, which you probably could have guessed, is I'm going to cook the macaroni noodles. I used one small box of pasta for this, which was 3 cups of uncooked noodles. And I cooked them for about 8 or 9 minutes. You don't want to overcook them because then your whole pasta salad will be mushy, so make sure you taste test it. And then after you have drained them, let them cool down and then we can start chopping up the vegetables. Now for the veggies. This recipe called for 1 stalk of celery, half of a bell pepper, and half of an onion, but I actually had quite a large red onion, so I only used about 1/4 of it. And I'm just gonna dice them up all really small so that nobody's getting like chunks of anything in there. Now we can go ahead and get started on making the sauce, and I'm just going to do this right in the container that I'm going to be putting it in, just to save dishes. So we're going to start with 1 cup of Duke's mayo. It was very specific on using Duke's for this recipe, and I wanted to follow it to a T, so that is what I got, and I actually would really recommend using that instead of like Hellmann's because it's funny that even the color of it is different, so I think that really helps with the flavor of it. So we need 1 cup of that, 1 tablespoon of mustard, half a teaspoon of garlic and onion powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of sugar, half a teaspoon or so of pepper, and then 3 tablespoons of vinegar. Then we're just going to mix all of that together and we can start adding in the veggies. Now that our veggies are all well incorporated into the sauce, we can start adding in the macaroni noodles now. These were mostly all the way cooled down, but I still let it sit out for like maybe an hour and a half to make sure it was cooled down all the way before I put it in the refrigerator. And I did make this a day ahead of time so that the flavors would have time to like really coat the noodles and stuff, but it is still good if you serve it the day of as well. So I think probably the next time I make this, because I will be making it again, I might add Parmesan cheese to it as well, because I do live in the Midwest and we're all about cheese here. But this was definitely like a 10 out of 10 recipe. It was so good, and it reminded me so much of my grandma when I tasted it because it tasted just like the one that she used to make when I was a kid. So I would definitely recommend that you guys give this a try, and I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. Make sure to leave me a comment down below if you have any suggestions or anything that I could add to this next time to make it even better. And I will make sure to link the recipe in the description box for anyone who wants to read that as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in the next one.